Hola, hi. When you're more of a searcher, that often, like when you a creative soul, often I find that goes hand in hand. It's very easy to get caught up in this, what I call the self-improvement circus. It's like once, like in a hamster wheel. Once you're in it, you can't stop doing it. You're going to the next retreat where you can become this better version of yourself, or you're booking the next course, and it becomes this where you're doing one course after the other, how to be a better artist and put yourself out there, and it can become in a way a form of hiding too, because instead of kind of finding a way to put yourself out there or to share who you are, you kind of say, I'm not ready yet. I still have to work on myself. I still have to find out what's wrong with me. And the people I've been talking to, I often see that that's what we do. We kind of go into this paralysis, so to call, and instead of kind of finding the next little step to put ourselves out there, for example, it goes into what's wrong with me and what other course can I actually take that is gonna make me a better person. And I think often it links back to that feeling of never being good enough and maybe not having been seen already in early years. But it nearly can be like an addiction, that you're kind of booking one course after the other, but nothing ever changes, and you're never ever good enough, and you're never ever self-improved enough to, I guess, show up in this world. And I personally can say that I definitely got in the past caught up in this, what I would call now, self-improvement circus, yes. And that I don't really want to know how much money I spent on this. And I think it's very easy to get trapped in this and following maybe the wrong people. That's why, or the beliefs that kind of make us even blame ourselves more. That's why I did some videos on this subject in the past. And it's a tough one to get out of, because there is this part that really believes there's something fundamentally wrong with us. And before we have fixed that, we can't just put ourselves out there. And it seems as if it's counterproductive to do it the other way around and to just show up as our quirky, imperfect selves. The trouble with it is that, I think you can do this forever, to jump on the next course and on the next thing. And I think it's the motivation behind it, maybe we have to question, because of course I love learning, and there's this balance to be struck, and it's finding out, which is maybe one of the most difficult things, it's finding out what's really helping us to change something we need to change, what's really supporting us, or what's keeping us stuck in a very unhealthy pattern. And that's what's so difficult about this. And I feel that in this area there are a lot of things that keep us stuck in the pattern, because those courses buy into that not being enough the way we are, and having to self-improve, and often also having to do things according to someone else's system once more, whereas we need to find a way and to find the support that helps us to show up in a way that feels good to us and not to someone else. And also we need to find the support to show up the way we are. Yes, right now, right here. That's for me what I see as authentic visibility, is finding the courage to show up as our imperfect selves, I guess. And yes, I would love to hear from you whether you've been caught up in the self-improvement circus and what the consequences were for you. Yes, this is Anja Kersten. I'm working with hiding artists and creative entrepreneurs. Take good care. Bye-bye.